War is a very scary thing when you think about it. I mean, you have so much death, so much casualties, people people just fighting left and right, and we don't know when it will end, how it started, and when it will end. And just to think what it will be like to be in the middle of a war, that should just make you so scared. And Hazma is living that right now. You would not expect, he would not expect to still be a student and be caught up in a war between Vietnam and the US. Not only that, but he's held captive. Remember last week's episode, he as well as the other people that he was with, they were all captured and are now being tortured for information regarding if they are Americans or not. And each time they give a wrong answer, they're given even more beatings. And their treatment as being captives is not the most pleasant thing. They're hardly getting enough stuff to eat, and they're treated very poorly. Don't expect to be treated like royalty. But luckily they're able to escape due to the help of someone who was a Japanese under the disguise as a Vietnam soldier, and he gave the keys to Fan. Now they're rescued by Yabo's son. That's the whole reason why Hazma came to Vietnam, to go find him, due to him hearing the news about the hospital that Yabo's son was in blowing up. So Yabo's son came to rescue Hazma. That's the whole irony about the whole thing. And if we remember also that patient, Steve, who got that gunshot wound to his neck that pierced his artery, he is slowly dying because he even has maggots eating away at his neck. Can you imagine maggots eating your flesh and everything? That's just creepy. But now we have another character, a new character, who we do not know his name yet. I don't know if they mention it in the episode or not, but he is a professional doctor that comes to help all of them and fix up Steve. And he's like, he's my patient, which Hazama goes on to the quick defense saying, no, he's my patient. But when he finds out that Hazama is not a licensed doctor, he laughs in his face. He's like, go to the side, let a professional handle this. And he was able to save Steve's life by doing, putting piecing back his arteries and all that stuff together. So Hazama is very impressed by this new character. And in this episode, I also found what was very sad was Hazama's backstory. The reason why he has all these scars all over his body. He was caught in an unexplained or unexploded bomb, which pretty much tore majority of his limbs off, a lot of skin off. Luckily, he was able to be patched back together, but the damage was so severe on his young body as a little child around the age of 8, that his intestines were so damaged that every time he needed to go, he will end up wetting himself. So, in order to function back as a proper person of society, Hazma underwent intense training in order to be able to move his body the way he wants it to again. And it's sad, but also very, very inspiring, you know to see that he was once in a predicament that could have left him to die, and he had no use of any part of his body, and just to be put back together and strive to be able to become back to who he was. And that's why this is also why Hazma is striving so hard to become a professional in the medical field, due to what he has experienced, from the trauma that he has experienced as a child to now. This is his motivation. And I think that's really cool for Hazma. Props to Hazma. So basically that's it for this week's episode. It was a pretty good episode. It was very rough around the very beginning, very hard to watch, seeing all the characters getting hurt like that, but they're making it through. This is a continuous arc, so I don't know how long this arc will last, them being in Vietnam, but we'll see. Yeah, so tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, check us out on Twitter and on Tumblr. If you'd like to become a member of our Facebook page, it's in the description box. And that's all I have for you guys on Young Black Jack. And I'm Kimmy Chan of Anime Legends Podcast. And I will see you guys later.